Alright, Vermeer. I decede. It says that you win because of that. But let's be honest here. I think for this to even be your draw, you have to find a way out of this situation. Recap. You've got your king in check in 2 parallel universes, and what's worse is that if you just block, it's not going to be enough because even if you defend both of your kings by shielding them, or that queen at the top parallel universe next turn is going to be checking 2 of your kings in the past in 2 different parallel universes. I thought about this for a bit, and I don't think there's any way of blocking them 3 at the same time. I think if you want this to work, you would either have to somehow find 2 other moves you could make in the other parallel universes that would block that queen from attacking your kings on 2 different time-traveling directions. But I think you might have to just go back to, like, a really early point of the game and just kill the queen. Because if you can't block in 3 different universes that queen from the 3 different directions, like, I think your only real option is to go back to the past. That's how we got here in the first place, after all, right? We decided to have a little fun. So we've played this game before, so you take your queen and move it back to the first turn of the game, so you created a parallel universe, but you have 2 queens. And I decide, oh, I'll have some fun too, and I'll take the queen from that parallel universe and move it back to the main timeline and create a parallel universe where there are 2 queens for both of us on each side. To be fair, this is probably okay for you at this point. It's pretty stupid of me to do that because you're in a much better position. And you hurt me pretty hard. In fact, it's being so bad to me that I have to take my knight from the main timeline to attack your bishop in the parallel universe, and you attack with a knight from that universe back into the main timeline, but that spins off another parallel universe where there's 3 knights. God help me. And you don't stop there. You take your queen from one of your first parallel universes, put it back into the main timeline, and I put my king there. You know, you saw that. I'm like, yeah, I'll offer to trade this. So I took you on that trade because I just need less queens on the board. You know, while that's going on, I decided to take one of my knights to kill one of your 3 knights in that new parallel timeline. That works. Kind of works pretty well for me, honestly. In fact, it works so well that I decided to take another knight from that timeline to kill one of your pawns in the new timeline and fork your king or your rook, and that doesn't go so well for me. That knight you just kill with your queen from that timeline pretty much right away. But that leaves me kind of free in that timeline, like right about here. So I decide, yeah, I'll take my bishop and kill your bishop at the bottom of the parallel universe. And then you decide, okay, so you take your queen from that universe and move it to kill one of my pawns in one of your parallel timelines, which causes another parallel universe to be created. That doesn't bother me so much because I just take my knight from one of your that other parallel universe and then use the kill the queen, use to spawn that new parallel universe right away, so that queen just dies. I think after that you have a fair bit of pressure on me in the center main timeline because you've basically just got your knights in a good position. You bring in bishops to put more pressure on me. You try setting up this weird thing with 2 bishops and 2 parallel universes in the same position, so I just take my 2 bishops from 2 parallel universes and use them to take out your 2 bishops in 2 different parallel universes, doing the exact same move at the exact same time. 4 multiverses at the same time. It doesn't get better for me though. That kind of only evens it up because the main timeline's like really bad. In fact, you take your queen from that second parallel universe you made to move back way back when to stop the king fork to put more pressure on me in the main timeline. But in the meantime, if you notice, recall, I set up this whole trade going on here where I put out a pawn, you took the pawn, I took the bishop. take the bishop I used to take that bishop. And then my queen goes there, and my queen going there is actually really important because that's what got you into the mess of the bottom board in the first place. So you could time travel. I don't think it's gonna go very well for you though. Good luck with that. I'm so salty in DC.